Hello, everyone. Through the Just BS 101 series, I am making an honest attempt to share a few snippets of my learnings from the business of sports. Today, let's talk about various different types of fan campaigns. As we have seen in previous videos, in today's day and age, it's very important for sports organizations to have well designed, highly interactive, owned assets like, say, websites or apps. But the other part of the story that's at times even more important is fan communication, generating awareness about these assets and effectively redirecting fans to these digital assets. And you do that through fan campaigns. Hence, MarTech automation to do this in a seamless manner now forms a very key component of the digital strategy for a sports organization. Let's look at what are the different types of campaigns that are at play. You could have one time campaigns, you could have periodic campaigns, or you could have certain event based campaigns. Now, what does all of this mean? Let's dive deeper. Starting with one time campaigns. There are certain messages that you want to send to fans, to a very static cohort of fans, in fact, to elicit a very particular response. What are some examples of this? Let's say a new series of merchandise has just gone live, and you want to announce it and get people to visit your shop and check it out. Or let's say the squad or team for a certain tournament has just been announced and you want to reveal it to the fans, get them to engage with player profiles and create a buzz around this announcement. As you can see, these are one time events that typically occur in the life cycle of an event or a certain season. And you want to ensure that the message goes out to a certain cohort of fans that you feel is most relevant to receive that message. An example of that is what you can see on the screen. Next, we have periodic campaigns. Now, there are certain messages or nudges that need to go out in a very consistent, regular manner to a dynamic cohort of fans that can be segmented with, let's say, certain stipulations. How do we understand this better? Let's take the example of app re engagement. Let's say you had a certain amount of fans engage with your app in a certain week, and then a few of those fans did not engage for the next 7 days or the next 10 days. Now you want to send a nudge to everyone who is not engaged with you in the last 10 days and get them to perform certain actions or explore new sections of the app that they might have not seen earlier. So typically, you would configure a periodic campaign for this purpose where you say, at any point in time, anyone who has not visited me for the last 10 days, I want to create a dynamic cohort of those fans and keep sending them nudges with different features, different exciting elements that you want to introduce to them. Finally, you have something called event-based campaigns. Now, these are triggered individually to fans in a rather personalized manner, exactly after a certain time interval, after they have performed a very specific event on, let's say, a mobile application or a website. Now, what are some examples? Let's say you have just about registered on a certain sports app with your mobile number using an OTP. Now you want to engage this fan in the first 24 hours in a very, very interesting manner. You have a certain flow that you want the fan to go through. You can have specific event-based campaigns. So let's say the event is registration. 1 hour after that, you have a certain video that you want the fan to see. If the fan performs the act of actually watching the video, an hour after that, you want the fan to, let's say, engage with a certain gaming option that's there on the application. So I think you get a hang of what event-based campaigns are, and you can actually create very, very elaborate user flows, taking them through combinations of various events to ensure that you are maximizing on the touch points that they have available to engage with you. Hope you found this useful. Stay tuned for more.